Alright, this is the first take of my Lurong Challenge experience video. I'd like to say I had a good time. It was great. First time I heard about paleo, it was mid-90s. Young guy, didn't really, thought it was a fad, no big deal. Later on in life, it was easy to maintain weight, so it wasn't really a big issue for me. About 2002, was shot in line of duty 6 times, major nerve damage throughout my body. My right arm still has a lot of nerve damage. My left leg, left arm was broken. Got on a lot of meds. About a year later, got off the meds, and I started gaining weight. I started gaining a lot of weight. I gained about 50 pounds in a couple years. Couldn't work out. There's a couple bullets still in me that were working their way out, so it was really hard to work out. Tried every kind of diet, and every one of them worked. Nutrisystem, Zone, they all worked, but it was really hard to maintain for longer than a couple weeks or even a month. After that, got better, started working out more, got the couple bullets taken out, so it started to get easier to work out. As I continued to work out, it became easier to maintain my weight. However, it still wasn't up to par. Had a very hard time gaining muscle because I still have that nerve damage in there. Couldn't get a lot of strength. Found CrossFit. CrossFit reintroduced me to the paleo diet, and I kind of remembered it back from the 90s. A couple cousins doing it and doing well on it, and looked everything online, did the research, started maintaining my weight really well, started gaining muscle at the same time, so it was great. It's a really easy diet for me to maintain because it really worked out. It was the kind of food that I like to eat. I like to cook, so it really was geared for me, and which made it easier for me to stay on it. A few months before the challenge, before I even heard about the challenge, I started to do a little more cheating. A little bread here, a little bread there. First it was one cheat meal a week, and that's kind of where I do good at. Then it was like 3 cheat meals, every now and then, a lunch, a dinner, a breakfast, and that was fine as well. But then it was like, all right, well, here's a piece of toast. That's not really a cheat, but it was. So, and it really affected my weight just that little bit at a time, and affected my workouts. It's harder to pull up 200 plus pounds. Started getting harder to pull up 210 pounds. I do well around 190, and so I got about 205. Heard about the Lurong Challenge. I said, absolutely, let's do this. Started kind of cheat a little less. I didn't want to gain too much weight right before the challenge, just because it'd be hard to get back into the paleo groove. So as I continued to eat paleo meals, things like that, I started the challenge. Wanted to lose about 20 pounds. I thought realistically it was going to be about 15. The first couple weeks, automatic 5 pounds as usual. 5 pounds just lost right off the bat. Slowly, a few weeks, 6 weeks came in, 10 pounds. Those last 5 pounds were a little more difficult, a little slower to get to, but I got them, and I've kind of been maintaining right there with the few cheat meals that I've done, and the amount I have been eating a little more than I normally would. But it's good food. It's good food. So after that, I just weighed in, and I'm still at that 15-pound mark. It's really good. I've enjoyed it. Without challenge, there's no change, which I love that motto. Our family motto is Nec Idem Alis, which is triumph in the face of adversity in Latin, or directly translated, never succeed to evil, which is my family motto. Just because of the situation that I've been through, being shot by a bad guy, and surviving those injuries and overcoming those injuries. Paleo diet has really helped me maintain that level of energy, level of endurance, level of health that I really like to see in myself and my family. My wife's been doing it, hasn't lost quite as much weight as she wanted to. However, she's beautiful, she's great, she's slim and she's strong. She's catching up to me, and I'm kind of scared. So if you're planning to do the paleo challenge, or if you're planning to enjoy a paleo lifestyle, it works out really well. I'll probably stick with it, or at least a couple more months until I lose that, get to about 189, 188 poundage rate, and then maybe try to gain some muscle. After that, I'll probably go back to 2 to 3 cheat meals, and that's it. Be strict after that. But the paleo challenge really helped me create that lifestyle, create that menu, create that pattern, daily pattern that we need to find in our life. I'm at volleyball. I just dropped my daughter off. I'm gonna go in there and watch her play some volleyball. My kids got football in a little bit. We're going camping, so we have a full schedule. It's hard eating clean, but we can do it with planning and organization, and that little motivation of a challenge, or just maintaining that healthy lifestyle. All right, I think that's it. It was a great time. Thank you, Lurong, for doing everything and letting us compete with you guys. Our gym did pretty good, and hope we did well. Talk to you later. Bye.